This video is going to be a TechHarvest retro because in this box is an HD-DVD player and we're going to unbox it. So let's get to it. Now, just to get everybody up to speed, there were two competing HD disc formats, Blu-ray and HD-DVD. And as we all know, Blu-ray won out. And throughout the years, I've had several Blu-ray players, but I've never had an HD-DVD player. And if you're familiar with my channel, you know I'm really curious about technology. So I looked on eBay and I got this used HD-DVD player for about $45 shipped. Now, it didn't come with any movies, but you can get the movies pretty cheap on eBay or on Amazon.com. Now, this particular HD-DVD player only plays 720p. That's the highest resolution it'll do. But they did make HD-DVD players that went up to 1080p. Now, I'm not a collector of movies, I'm just more curious about the technology itself, so I'm not so concerned about the 720 versus the 1080. Anyway, without any further ado, let's get into the box here. Get my trusty cutter here. So here we go. Let's open this up here. Looks like it's got a lot of tape on it. First thing here is the power cord. Just a regular United States power cord. Now, there were many companies signed on with Blu-ray and many companies signed on with HD-DVD. But the main company behind Blu-ray was Sony, and the main company behind HD-DVD was Toshiba. And this is a Toshiba player. And it is, let's see if we can get the model number for you here. It is the HD-D3 HD-DVD player. And as you can see, it's pretty large. Most players are much smaller than this these days. So let's look at the branding up here. HDMI, of course. DVD, plays DVDs, plays compact discs. DTS, digital sound. Dolby True HD, Dolby Digital Plus. HDI, and this one is Shark Progressor Analog Devices. So I don't know what that means. So on the front here you have your disc tray that says HD-DVD on it. And you have your open close button here, your play button, stop, pause, and your skip forward and skip back. And then over here on the left you have your Toshiba branding and you have your on off button. Now down here you have a little door and that is a USB port down there. On the left side of the device you have some venting and of course the screws if you have to ever access it. Probably the same on the right. On the top, just have your metal. On the bottom, again, your metal, your rubber feet down here. And let's check out the back of the device. So over here on the far left is where you plug in your AC cord. You have your fan venting here. You have your Ethernet port here. Now, like many Blu-ray players, these devices can access the internet. This one does not have wireless capabilities, so I'm going to have to plug it in if I want to update the firmware on it. Fortunately, I'm only going to have to do it once since they don't make HD-DVD players anymore, and I'll just get the latest firmware and be done with it. But there are some internet options on some discs. If you want, you have to plug it into your home network, or you can get a bridge. I actually have a bridge in the setup I'm going to put it in, so I could just plug the internet bridge into this, and the device thinks it's plugged into a wired network. You have your optical audio out, you have your component outputs and your composite outputs, and then the one I'm going to use, which is the HDMI output. If you want the full video and audio fidelity, you should be using HDMI anyway. So let's put that down here, and let's check out the remote. Now the remote is actually bundled in with the cord here. I didn't realize it originally, but let's get this thing open here. So here's the remote, very basic remote here. I gotta clean it, it's got a lot of dust on it. Up top you have your open, close, your power button, audio, subtitle, angle, display, top menu, menu, resume, play, return. You have a directional here. It's actually an 8-way directional with an OK button in the center. You have your play controls here, your play, stop, pause, previous chapter, forward chapter, rewind, and fast forward. You have a repeat, a cursor button, a play pause button, a slow motion button here. You have A, B, C, and D buttons here, and then you have your numeric keypad here with a +10 and a main sub button down here. You also have a T-search, clear, dimmer, and setup button here, and of course HD-DVD player, and it gives the model number down there and the Toshiba branding. The remote is, like I said, basic remote. Give you all the angles here. It is an IR remote, so you need line of sight with this, and that shouldn't be a problem in my setup. Here's the battery compartment, very long one, and it actually comes with batteries. These are AAA batteries here. So that is my brand new or used HD DVD player that I got off of eBay for about $45. So what I ended up doing was I scoured eBay and I scoured Amazon.com for inexpensive HD DVDs on movies I'd never seen before. So I ended up getting about 10 or 15 of them. The cases are identical to the Blu-ray cases, except these are red and Blu-ray cases are blue, as you would expect. So let me just show you what it looks like on the inside. You could have an insert here. This one doesn't. I don't know if it came with one, and I just didn't get it after I bought it used. And the disc looks in pretty good condition. But that's what an HD DVD looks like. Now, one of the main differences between the two formats is capacity. Blu-rays can hold more. HD DVDs, I think they topped out at 25 gigs, Blu-rays at 50 gigs. So that pretty much does it for this video. If you have any questions or comments, please post them down below. If you like what you see, please subscribe. And if you want to help out my channel, give me a thumbs up or favorite this video. So thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.